Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Investor More. We're at the small laundromat. We're going to see how it did this week with coins and quarters, and we're going to talk about our new plan for this building. Yes, we have a new plan like every month, and some of them get done and some don't, but this one is already in process as we bought a lot of new machines from my other laundromat, and so this laundromat will be getting some new-ish dryers, much better dryers, ones that work much better, and a few new washers too, but unfortunately, no big ones because we still have a power and floor issue, and hopefully this still helps a little bit. And then I still haven't decided if I want to sell this for sure, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put this up for sale when we get the dryers in, and then we'll see what happens after that. I may put it at a price that nobody wants to, so you could always put it up for sale and not sell it, which is an option. Checking the change machine first to see how many quarters are gone, and there's actually quite a few gone. So this one has been bringing in a lot of cash. So I know this isn't profit, but this is the cash I take out of the business, is cash that goes into this machine, and then we just keep recycling the quarters over and over again. So that was a decent amount, and there's a lot in that one too. I just filled that up last week, and people keep using that machine. Something else I noticed, this machine is full of detergent, and that's because it's jammed and broken. And I don't have those keys with me. They're at my other laundromat. So I guess that's one of the machines that's going to be replaced here pretty soon. We'll check the car wash. Yes, this one has a tiny old car wash as well, and see how it's doing. It did pretty awful last week, so I don't have high expectations for it. The car wash has been okay, but we also had, I think, a water leak last month, and any money the car wash made was gone because of that water leak. And I think we fixed it, but the bill comes quite a bit after our service dates, so it's hard to know when that leak was and if it's fixed. That's actually really good. That's the most quarters I've seen in there in a really long time. So that surprises me. Again, it's not enough to make up for the water leak, but it's nice to see. And yeah, we'll pick all those up. But man, here's the vacuum. That is not very much. So our vacuum is never a very big money maker. Okay, there's quite a bit of money in the change machine. So we'll see if there's money in these. That's pretty good for the first one. This last one never seemed to have too much in it. Let's it's not full by any means, but they've been worse. And we have new dryers now. They're just not in yet. Not new, but like newer. Because these are, I'm gonna use that more. These are like 50 years old. Maybe not quite. They're pretty old though. All right, this is usually our best dryer box. Oh, that's pretty weak. Oh, that one had more in it. Wow. Okay, so I mean, it was fine. Nothing to write home about. I don't really write home at all anyway, so not sure how full they'd have to be for me to do that. All right. It's okay. We're going to replace that one right there and one of the other ones down there with the horizons we took out of the other one. Yeah, hey, that's not bad. So pretty soon, I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself. We might have like every machine working in here since we just had another one break. This washer right here. And that's the cheapest one. We'll just get rid of it instead of mess around trying to fix it. That's not bad either. Okay, I've got all my keys in the right spots. This will give us an idea of when it broke, how full this is. probably midweek. I just saw a key in here. Must have come off of here. Hey, look at that. All right. Again, all right. It's not gonna, I don't think we're setting records, but we're not doing awful either. That's probably, oh, what? Oh, two of those must be keyed the same. I don't need one of those keys. That would sure make my life easier. After a year and a few months, realizing those two boxes are keyed the same. Well, let's figure that out right now. This key is that. This key right here does nothing. All right, let's see what money we've got. This is the car wash, and this is plus the $3.75 from the vacuum. But I haven't seen this much money from the car wash in a long time. So that's kind of cool to see. And of course, we'll have the chart at the end that shows everything and how it's stacks up compared to the last week's and all that. But wow, yeah, that was over $80. That's great. Here's our dryer money. We'll see what we've got here. I've said before, we're hoping for 400 quarters, which is $100, which is funny because we hope for over $400, like actually $500 from the dryers and the other laundromat. Close, not quite. We'll do the washer next. I forgot to look if those were the old or new washers. I'm not sure. We want to see at least 800 quarters total here, but closer to 1,000 is much better, which would be $250. Like I said, the other laundromat, we bring in close to, was it $1,300 to $1,500 from our washers. Here's the other group of washers. So we had exactly 400 from the other ones. Not bad. That really isn't too bad. All right, here's our chart. And over a year now, in a couple of months. So we've had this a while. And you can see the ups and downs and the trials and tribulations of this small little laundromat. Had a weird aberration back there in October of last year. And then things just went down the toilet as we had change machines break, the car wash broke, everything went wrong that could, and fixed a few things, got things better, because winter is supposed to be busier for laundromats. It's supposed to be a busier time, not a worse time. And it took a long time to recover. Finally started to get better here this last summer. Broke a record. Then we had an issue where the power was out for a weekend right there while we were getting the garage set up for electric. And 411! We actually did really, really good this week. That's our best week we've had in months. So that's good to see. The car wash was a big part of that. The washers were about what we've been having. The dryers were about what we've been having. It was the car wash that really bumped that up quite a bit over what we've been having. So that's good to see. Like I said, though, the car wash uses a fair amount of water. It uses a fair amount of power. So I'm not sure how much actual money it makes when you consider that. The washers and dryers don't use a ton of power and water, those being the small ones. But yeah, the car wash definitely does, especially when the system is leaking and not working right. So hopefully we got that fixed, but we'll see with our next water bill, I guess. All right, that's the laundromat. We'll have some newer machines in there probably next week. We'll see how they look and how they do. And then we'll kind of go from there on what we do with this place. We also might have some news on the apartment next door. And maybe there's some news in the garage tenant as well. We will see what happens there and have updates on that, but I don't want to say anything just yet. All right, thanks for watching. We'll be back soon. And like I said, we've got the other laundromat with its videos with many more quarters and different things going on and lots of big new machines. So that's exciting on that front.